Hey, welcome to the new Friday drop we got for you this week. It is the third drop that we have of spring, and we're starting off strong. This is finally one of our larger drops from a single brand with beans. Second time getting them around. We usually get a pretty hefty amount, and that's because it's so good and so well priced. It's just pretty hard not to go super deep with these guys. The first one is a style that we're a big fan of. One of the things that really drew us to Beams, they really have a really good take on these retro knits. So we've been really big into retro knits. This one I think is a superb take on it. It has a zip front placket, and my favorite thing about it is that it has a two-way zip on it. So you can kind of, give it a different style. If you just want a more standard polo, you zip it down a bit. If you want a little bit more style with it, you could wear an undershirt all the way down, have it balloon out. We actually have Hench on here with it styled expertly. You can kind of see the double zip in action. Super nice. How's it feel on body?
Yeah, it feels great. It's super light. What'd you say the fabric content was?
This is actually primarily rammy with some cotton in it. So it's just it wears a lot smoother, a lot lighter than the previous, I think, 100% cotton knits that they've had. If you haven't tried it, now is the time to get into it. If you have before, this one's better than the one you had before, trust.
Yeah, feels good. Feels like something I would have gotten from a catalog 40 years ago.
Yeah, really nice pattern with the stripes and the argyle. I think when you see it at first, you're like, wow, this is very vintage, very retro. I don't know if I could do it, but you saw him do it. You can do it for sure. Keeping on that trend of, these nice knits for summer, especially in polos, we have a cable knit linen cotton polo. Cable knit, it's definitely not something you generally see after about, I don't know, maybe February, maybe late March. But this, you can wear cable knit just full year into summer. 4th of July, you got cable knits on. I think it's a really nice detail to have, especially when you're wearing with layering. It's an unexpected little bit of pop. You might not be able to see it so clean on this cream, but we have a nice sea foamy green color here as well. And they kind of changed the buttons on that as well. This one is full tonal cream, white buttons, a little bit of gray on that, nice splash. The fit on this is a lot more relaxed. With usual Beams, you can see it fits true to US size. These have a lot more room and drape in them. So you can size down if you want. We're not usually one to recommend, but I definitely understand if this is a bit too roomy on you. The next up we have not exactly knitwear, but sweatshirts. When I get home after a long day of work out here, I just put on the most coziest sweatshirt that I have at home, and that's my go-to. Sometimes it does get too hot, especially when you got the heaters cranked up, and they cut off the sleeves, gave you a nice summer-suited version of that cozy sweatshirt. We have it in two colors, this khaki and a nice deep green. This is the color that I have of my sweatshirt at home. And it has that kind of really seems like DIY cut-off effect, but it actually has serge seams at the bottom, so you're not going to get that fraying that you'd expect, but it still has that really nice curl that you get when you do that yourself at home. Another really comfortable detail they did is they have it on a raglan sleeve. Instead of just a casual satin sleeve, the raglan just kind of feels a bit more athletic, nice to the body. Same with other Beams, take your true size, you'll be chilling. Next up we have, like I said, with cable knits, we also have even more winter stuff bleeding into the summer. We have a 100% cotton Fair Isle fit for the summer. This is something you could definitely just layer on with whatever. Generally a tee is how I'm wearing Fair Isle sweater vests in winter, so it makes sense. You could just wear that in spring just without something on top. And you can see our guy Greg here wearing it right now. How are you feeling about that?
I'm wearing it with just a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Which I think I like.
That's the way I think you should do it.
Yeah. I mean, you can wear a collared shirt, I guess.
Yeah.
This is just an easy, casual vibe.
Yeah.
For best. It.
Super, really good. Nice colors. I think it suits well with denim. You saw him wearing with the cream trousers there. So definitely something you can dress up or down. And yeah, just really, really nice colors. Super good. Next up, as you can see, Beams is doing twists on classic Americana, but I think they really just knocked it out of the park, sticking true to an American, just classic, this Madra shirt in OCBD fashion. So it has the button down collar, full button placket all the way down, and you still have those same details within OCBD of a back button back there and a good box pleat on the back.
And the locker loop.
Yep. So yeah, it really fits with your usual OCBDs, but except this is in a super duper light 100% cotton, it's tissue light. When I touched it, I think we were all surprised to see that it was cotton. It seemed like it should be linen, but no, it's just super nice, breezy wearing. If you're not one to wear long sleeves when things get super hot, definitely give this a try. You're gonna be comfy in it for sure. And yeah, just really good colors. I think on the back you can see more. It's just primarily this really nice deep rust, but there's a ton of colors in here that kind of just bleed really well into each other. This is a good one. Does fit slim, so you can take your true size if you like a slim fit, but I would generally size up for casual wear. Then we'll start getting into the trousers of Beams. Another classic shape that they do, this is their classic like wide pant. We did this last season in a brown poly, but this time they have it in a really nice substantial cotton twill. It has the same features as before. It has these side tabs on the side to give you a good little cinch, and also a good little cinch back as well, like a good old heritage detail. The fit is very, very roomy, very accommodating for people that generally need like more room in the top block, but then it has like a very nice subtle taper as it goes down. So still a very good shape, something you could wear lower on the waist or higher up with a crop. Really big fan of it, and great, easy color to wear with too. Then next up, we have another pair of trousers in a similar shape that we had last season. It's their two-pleat trouser. We did it in like cottons last time, but this fabric we definitely could not pass up. It's a blend that we see a lot over here. It's a cotton, linen, wool. So it has like this really nice, like slubby, nubby texture to it when you feel it. It definitely like just feels pleasant on body and wears super duper cool. We did it in this brown and this like sandy colored mixes of like beige and grays and creams that you saw Greg wearing right here. How do you feel about those, Greg?
Love those things. I'm wearing them like pretty high.
Yeah.
You know, there's like a lot of rise, so you can like play with it.
Mm-hmm.
Wear them a little bit high, like it's a nice shape to the pleat. You can wear it lower and like have like a little bit more like a casual vibe to it. You know, that's what you can do with higher rises, and you can't do that with lower rises.
I mean, so why not? You
It's
can wear
not
high and low.
limitation, body limitation.
Yeah, you know.
I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah,
for
get
the
back
talk
here.
about the
He's
jacket.
he's wearing the jacket too. So this has an accompanying jacket with it as well. It's a classic American style with a 3-roll 2 button. Good relaxed shape, similar to like a sack shape. The waist doesn't come in too much. It kind of just like goes down nicely. Functioning buttons, so you can, you know, unbutton them, roll them up the way that Greg's doing right now. Oh, he actually just rolled them up, but
I roll them
yeah,
up.
yeah.
I like to do that.
Either way, it
also,
works.
like, you know, I'm like really long in everything tailoring. So even extra large tends, I mean, I have like very long arms. Tends to be a little bit short, but I typically don't care because like summer jacket like that, I like to wear them like that. Very Miami Vice, I guess, in a way, but
Yeah.
you know, I get it.
It's good. Yeah, 100% unstructured. Oh, you can see in the back, single vent. Haven't cut it. That's for you guys to do at home for yourself, but it's good. It works. But yeah, 100% unstructured.
Love the texture, super light. It's like these like unlined.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like really nice. It just feels very, very good on the skin.
Yeah, definitely something that it's good to have on mind. I would rather definitely touch this than any kind of like viscose or whatever you put on the inside. And yeah, just it's something that it doesn't take a wrinkle all that much, so you can like I think just like pack it up. Something like you need like a summer suit or summer wedding, and you don't have too much luggage. You just store this like in a backpack, and you'll be chilling. Probably steams out super easily. Haven't tried, but sure will. Don't quote me. Departing from that, we have some more trousers. This is a Gurkha trouser. If you've been following us for a while, we've had several iterations of Gurkha trousers from a bunch of our makers. You might have seen like a ton of takes from Captain Sunshine. This I think is maybe the easiest take that I've seen thus far. It still has that, you know, that full button closure, not button, like belted closure that you get with Gurkhas. So like the buckles on either side can look a bit daunting. You're like, wow, that's a lot of work to get on pants. These guys made it easier. They went an extra step for you, so you get that look of like the full, you know, like vintage military repro safari vibe. Boom, no buckles, just snap it, and you're chilling. You could just take off the entire front with a snap, put it back in, no mess with the belts, the buckles, all that jazz. You just unbuckle it, and that snap actually covers some hidden elasting there, so you have a little bit of stretch if you generally have like issues getting them up. Which I mean shouldn't be an issue. They open up pretty wide up top, so you can get in pretty easily, but they just try and make it as comfy and cozy for you as possible. Going in line with that, they have, you know, pleats up top to keep the top roomy and a wide leg all the way down. These are a bit cropped, so do keep that in mind, especially with how high of a waist they do. It's even more cropped. So yeah, you could wear it lower, definitely open to doing that, and the easiness of them will help you. I guess something else to mention is the fabric on this is also pretty sick. It's like it's 100%, was it Leicester wool? So it has like a really, really nice sheen to it. It feels like it wouldn't be wool. It almost has like the look of a linen, but it definitely is just a nice, very airy tropical wool. Super easy to wear at all times, and little inset patch pocket on the side for some extra carrying goodness. And then last of the Beams trousers that we have are these. Another pair of trousers, like super easy, one pleat, but they just kind of they did it supposed to be kind of like a travel-y kind of a situation where it doesn't take easy to a wrinkle. It kind of just like steams out super nicely. It's mainly cotton with a little bit of nylon to give you that water resistance. So if you have a spill or something on like a flight or while you're driving, drinking coffee, it'll like just clean out super easily, just like wipe it off. These, I will say, they do fit a bit small, so check measurements. In extra large may fit like a usual large waist and pretty nicely, so definitely keep that in mind. But for people that aren't trying to, wear something as adventurous as this, they kind of want to keep things a bit more minimal, this is, I think, a really great trouser for y'all. It does have an inside drawstring as well with snap buttons, so really easy, minimal, clean to get on and off. And in line with that like water resistant vibe, we have their adventure shirt. It kind of plays that shirt jacket roll that we're really big on, has those 4 flapped field pockets, but it does fit a lot more like a shirt. Mainly nylon with a little bit of elastane to give you some stretch and comfort, which I think is much appreciated with something that's like usually more rigid like nylon. There is a very, very subtle like ripstop thing there. You can kind of see the fabric going through, but that nice deep rust color is something we're very big fans of. But yeah, wear this as a shirt, wear this as a jacket. I think that it just works really great both ways. Super big fan of this cut and this style. And yeah, I'll pass it off with Ken John to finish out Beams.
Oh, don't go too far,
Ooh,
man.
man.
Modeling the next
You're right,
shirt.
you're right.
First piece up, the piece Ludwin's wearing over here, which is the open collar chambray shirt with a little like, I guess you can call it jacquard motifs on it. Really, really simple, easy shirt to wear. I really like the like green chambray. You don't often see that. I like the like hue that it gives. Fit is pretty. It's pretty good. It's like it's a little bit boxier, for the spring summer season. Fits true to size. So just take your typical U.S. letter size. How's it feel?
I think it feels good. Everything you just said about it is absolutely correct. Super lightweight, feels really nice. Don't sleep on the shirt.
Yeah. Standard details on it. You got an open collar and the flat pocket. Just super easy. Square hand. Next shirt up, we have their classic work shirt. This is like a Beams staple that they do. We had it in like a herringbone kind of indigo color. This time we have it in like classic chambray. Can't go wrong. Layer it under anything, everything, wear it all seasons. I don't think I need to tell y'all how to wear a chambray shirt. We really like the like double needle stitching on it, and they even have triple needle stitching on the just different areas over here, and they have that like classic stitch runoff on the side with the like selvage on the gusset. Really cool details. It's like a Beam staple. Just something great to have, in your wardrobe. At any point in time. Next is the pants that I'm currently wearing. It's like these like wider, like super beachy linen drawstring trousers. So waist is very elasticized. You have the tie here. You have the snap and fly closure, and the fabric is really awesome. It is much like it's a herringbone. It's a linen herringbone. From afar, it just looks like a standard linen, but when you come up close, it has this really cool herringbone look to it. And the bottoms also have ties on it as well, so you get this really cool drape that you can just leave open. I chose to tie it up because I'm wearing some slender footwear, and yeah, just very, very comfortable. I'm wearing a size large. Fits true to size, much like almost everything Beams, including the work shirt. And last pieces up are these really awesome, crazy cable knit knits right here. Really, really beautiful. These are indigo. This one's indigo dyed. So if you're, not into that, this is not the color for you. It will bleed. Don't wear white with it. Wear things that it can bleed on. But the gray will be for you. Really awesome tonal patchwork on it. You guys can see the different ribbings and knit styles going throughout. Runs true to size and has a, just that classic like V-neck cardigan shape. Something super clean to layer with as some outerwear.